Good day, everyone. I am Melanie D. Hernandez from BS Ed Math 3A, and today I'll be presenting the part 2 of our final exam in abstract algebra under the supervision of our instructor, Ma'am Clarice Antoinette D. Arvelio Math. So, in this presentation, we'll explore the concept of a group by analyzing a specific set and operation. So, we'll use actual number for examples to demonstrate the four key groups properties, such as the closure, associative, identity, and inverse property. So, my goal is not just to show the correct solution, but to walk you through the reasoning step by step using real elements from the set. So the ideas become clearer and more relatable. So I hope this discussion helps deepen our understanding of group theory. So let's begin. So here's the given problem. So we are asked to determine whether the set G, the set of all integers that are divisible by 5. So under the operation of addition forms a group. So this means we need to examine that the set of all integers that are divisible by 5 and check if this set together with the operation of ordinary addition satisfies the four group properties. So but let me give you the meaning of this letter E, letter Z, and this vertical line. So ngayon po, explain ko po ang symbol na letter E. So ito po ay binabasa bilang is an element. So pag nakakita po kayo ng ganitong expression, binabasa po natin siya this way. Pag halimbawa po itong X at saka yung E. So basahin po natin siya. X is an element of the X is an element. Ayan. X is an element of. So later po natin bibigay ang meaning nitong Z. So ginagamit natin itong E para ipakita na ang isang number ay kabilang o kasali sa isang set. So, pangalawa, na symbol po is itong letter Z. So, ito po ay nanggaling sa German word na Zahlen. Nang ibig sabihin naman po ay numbers. Numbers, kaya kapag nakakita natin ng Z, ang ibig sabihin nito ay set of all integers. So, kasama na po dyan ang mga negative numbers, zero at positive whole numbers. So, for example, mga set ng integers. So, Z is equals to halimbawa, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So, ngayon naman po is in vertical line naman. So, kapag nakakita naman tayo ng ganitong notation, so, ito naman po ay binabasa bilang such that. Yan. So, ibig sabihin naman po nito, ang set na ito ay all integers such that, halimbawa ito, such that the integer is divisible by 5. So, ang role ng vertical line ay parang separator na pinapakita niya ang condition o excuse me, role na dapat sundin ng elements ng set. So, basahin na nga po natin itong given problem. So, let G is equals to the set X is an element of all integers such that X is divisible by 5 under addition. So, yan. Next naman po is, now, we are going to clarify first the set and operation. So, all integers that are divisible by 5. So, bakit nag-come up po ako dito sa set na to? Kasi po, itong mga numbers na to is multiple of 5. And kapag dinivide mo sa 5, wala siyang remainder. So, katulad nitong negative 20. So, product po siya ng 5, 15, 10, negative 5, 0, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Kaya po sila ay divisible by 5. Okay? So, ang ating operation po is ordinary addition of integers, and our goal is prove G plus is a group using the four group properties such as disclosure, associative, identity, and inverse property. Um, Now, let's proceed to the first step, disclosure. Yan. So, um, ang goal natin is show that the sum of any elements in G is still in G. So, first, i-check po natin um, sa closure property na kapag nag-add tayo ng dalawang elements na galing sa G or from G, dapat ay nasa G pa rin ang sagot. So, katulad nito. So, if A is an element of all integers at and B is an element of all integers, then A plus B is an element of all integers. So, let A is equals to 5 at ang B naman ay is equals to 10. So, yan. So, now, pag-add po natin, we substitute the value of A is which is the 5 and B is 10. So, ipag-add na po natin sila. So, 5 plus 10 is equals to 15. So, since ang 15 is divisible by 5, so, it is in set G. Nandito po siya sa set G. Nandito po siya, oh. Yung 15. Positive 15 po. Ayan. Nasa set G po siya. So, ang sagot po dyan, yes. G plus is a clause under addition. So, pasado po siya sa rule ng closure property. So, satisfied siya sa rule ng or formula ng closure property. Kaya dumako naman tayo sa associative property. So, ang goal naman natin dito is ngayon is addition of integers is always associative. So, anong ibig sabihin nun? To prove for all A, B, C, so A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B, A plus close in open parenthesis B plus C close in parenthesis. So, same lang din ang magiging sagot nila. So, since A, B, C is an element of G, so they are divisible by 5. Okay. Let A is equals to negative 5 and B is equals to 10 and C is equals to 15. So, itong mga numbers na ito po is divisible by 5 at sila ay all integer number. Ngayon, we need to compute now. Okay? We just need to substitute the value of this given number. Okay? So, yan na. So, sinubstitute na natin yung value ng A at value ng B and then value ng C. And then, ginaya lang din natin yung way na ng associative step. So, negative 5 plus open parenthesis 10 plus 15. So, kapag pinag-add na natin sila, so is equals to 20. So, they are the same. The sum is 20. So, since 20 is divisible by 5, so it's in set G. Kaya, check sila sa associative property. So, addition in G is associative also. Now, let's proceed to the step 3, identity. Okay? Now, i-find out naman natin na ang integers kapag ina-add sa 0, ayun pa rin ang sagot. Okay? So, to prove A plus 0 is equals to A elements of all integers. Now, let's say ang A is equals to negative 10. So, we compute now we substitute the value of the A, and we just follow the step in um, solving the identity property. Okay? So, negative 10 plus 0 is equals to negative 10. So, yun pa rin yung sagot. So, any number na kapag inad sa 0 is, yun yung sagot. Okay? So, since ang negative 10 daw is are divisible by 5, so, it belongs to the set G. Nandun pa rin siya sa set G. Kaya therefore, ang 0 is in the identity of element. Kaya check sa identity property. Okay, now let's proceed to the last property, which is the inverse property. So, ano naman ang goal natin dito? So, ang goal natin dito is to show if every element ng G has additive inverse or kabaliktaran ang result at nasa elements pa rin siya ng set G. So, to prove G set X is an element of all integers such that X is equals to if divisible by, na-divisible ba siya kay 5. So, let's say ang A is equals to 20. So, itong 20 ba is under of G? Yes. Siya ay under ng set G. Because it is divisible by 5. Now, let's compute. Okay? We just substitute the value of A. So, since ang value ng A ay 20, so 20 plus. So, ano yung inverse additive inverse ng 20, 'di ba? Negative 20. So, plus natin siya sa 20. So, 20 plus, open in parentheses, negative 20, close in parentheses, is equals to 0. So, first, let's just distribute this sign. So, positive times negative is negative. Kaya, ang sagot dyan is 0. Okay? So, yan. For any element A is an element of G, so it's inverse ng negative A. Yan. So, it's also divisible by 5 and belongs to the set G. Okay? So, therefore, every element in G has an inverse in G. So, that is the final answer in the inverse property. So, check siya, pasa siya sa inverse property rule. So, now, to conclude, we have carefully examined that the set G X is an element of all integers such that X is divisible by 5 under the operation of addition. So by verifying the four group properties, which is the closure, associative, identity, and inverse property, so we have shown that this set, together with addition, satisfies all the conditions required to form a group. So therefore, we can confidently say that G class is a group. So it is a group. Now, I think this is the end of my presentation. So thank you for your attention, and I hope this presentation helped clarify how group theory works in a concrete and relatable way. So that's all. Thank you for watching and listening. Good day.